Tonight we are live from Tomahawk Stadium at Indian Hill High School, where tonight the Braves will try to hold serve against the 2-0 Turpin Spartans. On the way, a spotlight on a group of students who happens to be the next generation of television journalists, and they happen to go to school here at Indian Hill High School. All that's on the. We're not the only TV crew here. In fact, there's an entire station right here on campus. That's later when we come back live to Indian Hill High School on Fox 19.
You know, high school is really fun these days. Here on the field and also inside the classroom. We're going to take you inside where the Indian Hill High School television network shows students how to work things behind the camera, in front of the camera. It is on the way when the prep rally rolls on here on Fox 19.
All right, coaches love competition, and I had a coach who used to say, you better be good because there's always someone waiting to take your job. And I know for a fact there are a dozen or so kids here on campus right now at Indian Hill who could do just that. We'll check around campus now with Dan Carroll and this profile of Indian Hill.
Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome back to this year's first edition of Braves Beat.
When it's time for the news at Indian Hill, this is the crew that gets it done.
Elementary school down in Fort Knox.
The production team has all the gear, cameras, switchers, audio board, and the one thing no anchor wants to do without, teleprompter.
I've never been really known a lot about the technical stuff, so Bryn has really had to teach me a lot about switching to different cameras and stuff. It's kind of confusing, but it's really interesting.
That's all for this week. See you next time on Braves Beat.
I have a crew of about 10 people, all with various jobs: anchors, field reporters, scriptwriters, graphics.
We're here at Indian Hill, and IHTN means Indian Hill Television Network. There's Mr. Dupps and the rest of the crew. Wave hi, everybody. They shoot the newscast, they edit it all together, and then when they get done, it looks something like this.
The school year has been jump-started by Mr. Kaufman, who's been working on improving school spirit since day one.
All right, so I want you two up top on the top cameras.
Not satisfied with just doing in-studio stuff, these kids like to get out in the field.
We're actually covering a field hockey game, and Friday, of course, the big night is Friday Night Lights with football.
Under the direction of Mr. Dennis Dupps, these young people are finding out that doing television is a lot more than bright lights and glamour. And if you're going to stick around in this business, you better love what you do.
It separates the men from the boys and the girls from the women because it's just hard work. And once they find that out, a lot of them quit. I love working with these young people, and it's especially neat to bring on the new ones and get them going and get them a thirst for your industry.
Dan Carroll, Fox 19 News.
All right, just an amazing program here at Indian Hill High School. I think one that most of us would have loved to have had in high school. Unfortunately, we did not, and we've made do with what we have. Right, Dan Carroll? Let's go back to the studio to DC. I assume you inspired those kids with the story of your struggle to get to the top, which is where you are today, right?
Somehow they weren't that interested in my story, Brian, but they do a great job, and they're there tonight at Indian Hill. They're set up. They're going to be recording the football game and supplying the videotape for the coaches to break down a little bit later on.